Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel, Gig Money Madness. My name is B, for those of you that may be new. I'm here with another ride-along video where you can see multi-apping at its best. And if you would like to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a video. I have my first order. It is on DoorDash. I'm picking up from Pega's Family Restaurant. I am already sitting at the restaurant. It was for $6. Going 3.1 miles. My iPhone, it was picking up miles from where I came. So let's go get this order. Hi, how are you? Picking up for Eric C. Thank you. I'm about 5 minutes from the drop-off. It's only 2 miles. So let's go get rid of it. Alright guys, I have my next order. It's on Uber Eats. It was for $7.47. It's only going 0.7 miles, so should be a pretty quick one. Last week I did this, and I'm gonna do it again this week. I am trying to get some extra money, so I am working anywhere from 11 to 12 hours a day. I'm trying to shoot for $1,500 this week. I hit it last week and then some, just a little bit extra. So my goal per day right now is $250. And I've been starting at 8 o'clock in the morning and usually working until about 7 or 7:30 is what it seems to take me. I have been taking some orders that are a little bit below, you know, my preferred $6.50. I'll take a $6 if it's either really slow or less than 2 miles. I have taken some 5.50s, but what I notice when I take those lower orders like that is that my customer rating has gone down, like just I think it was just 0.5. I was at a 4.96 and now I'm at a 4.91. So I swear that you take those lower paying orders, you're gonna have a worse customer rating. It makes a difference. I think it makes a difference. I'm just a few stores away from First Watch, so let's go get this thing. Guys, looks like I am 2 minutes away from the drop-off. I've never seen this before. It actually says, oh, there it goes. Okay, at first, seriously, it said 0 feet, and now it's saying 0.4 miles and 1 minute. So I don't know. I knew it wasn't 0 feet because I knew I wasn't delivering it to myself. So let's go get this off. Guys, I got my next order. It's been really slow this morning. This is only about my third order and it's already 10 o'clock, so I've been out for 2 hours and can't get a thing on any app. So anyway, I took an order on DoorDash for $5.75. See, I was telling you, taking lower orders, right? For 2.8 miles. It's actually a shop and deliver, and I'm picking up just one item. So I'm about 3 minutes from the pickup, and it's only 1.3 miles, so let's go get it. To count right here. Looks like I'm 1.4 miles away from the delivery. Should take me about 4 minutes, so let's go get it done. Alright guys, I have my next order. It's on DoorDash, picking up at Hy-Vee Grocery for $11.50. I was able to see on Para, though, that it was for $28.50. I'm picking up 22 items. I don't have to shop for them. And then it's 7.6 miles to the drop-off. So it's taken me a little bit further north than what I like to go, but for 28 bucks, it'll be worth it. So it won't take me probably but a half an hour, depending on if I have to wait at the grocery store or not. Half hour, 45 minutes. So even at that, if it takes me an hour, I hit my $25 an hour. I'm about 3 minutes from the pickup and 1.3 miles, so let's go grab it. So that order on DoorDash for Hy-Vee, when I looked on Para, it had just a little cute unicorn next to the tip, and so it had like a $25 tip, which is really good. I won't lose that, not on DoorDash. So I'm pretty excited that I got that order. That should help catch me up a little bit. Earlier though, I took a Spark order and I forgot I had it on me. It was a half an hour past the due time for me to be at the store to pick it up. So I unassigned that. I also had a Grubhub order on me before I took this DoorDash order, and I unassigned it also because, you know, it was for only $8 and something. So, you know, I wasn't gonna pass up this $28 order, that's for sure. So I'm just sitting here waiting for them to bring the order out to me. So I'll let you know when I have it. All right guys, I have the Hy-Vee order on board and I am 5.4 miles away from the customer, and it's gonna take me about 12 minutes to get there. So let's go get this off. Alright guys, I have my next order. It's on DoorDash, and it's for $11.25, picking up from Hy-Vee Grocery. So it is a shop and deliver. I only have 7 items to shop for, and then looks like it's 5.7 miles. And it's kind of taking me out of this area I don't like and into an area that I do like. So that was another reason I took it, and it was very close. Like, I was probably less than a mile away when I actually took the order. So I am here, so let's go shopping. Alright guys, I have that shopped for and I'm on my way. I am about 2.3 miles from the drop-off. And it's going to take me 4 minutes to get it dropped off. So it took me a little longer to shop for it. I had trouble finding the Little Debbie's thing, which is really weird because those are usually like up front and center practically in most stores. So, all right, so let's go get this off. So with Para, it showed it to be $13.85. Yeah, those shop and deliver orders on DoorDash never ever go up. What you see is what you get. So alright guys, so at that drop-off, I couldn't get any cell service. So he wanted me to text him after I dropped it off. Of course, we can't do that anymore, but I was gonna just text him, you know, a picture and a thank you prior to, because you can do that ahead of time, you know, just by hitting your message button. So the problem was I couldn't do either. So I just kind of videoed, you know, his house number, and then just hit hand it to customer because I didn't know what else to do with it to get it past that point. So if there's any issues, at least I have proof that I was there, so it shouldn't be a problem. And I have my next order already. This one's on Grubhub, going 4.7 miles for $8.23, and it's picking up at La Fuente Mexican restaurant. So I'm 1.6 miles from the restaurant, and it should take me about 5 minutes to get there. So let's go get it.
Grubhub, right?
Grubhub, yeah. Alright, thank you. Alright guys, I am going to go pick up a red lobster that I just received on DoorDash. And it's for $7, going 3.5 miles. Part of that mileage is going to be the same direction as what my Grubhub order is. So it won't be a full, you know, 3.5 miles for that. And even if it was, it's still not a horrible order. So let's go get the red lobster. And I'm only about 3 minutes away from the red lobster, like yards away, so it's pretty close. Hello, that's the one. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Alright guys, I'm about 8 minutes away from the Grubhub drop-off. I'm going to do it first. Looks like it's 2.5 miles. That'll put me a little bit closer to the other order. And it's 8 minutes away from where I'm at right now, but it won't be 8 minutes by the time I get there. So let's go get this one off, and then I'll let you know how far away I am from the second drop-off. So let's go. So the Grubhub order's due at 12:16. And then the DoorDash order is due at 12:23. So that should give me plenty of time. Alright guys, so I'm about 5 minutes from the second drop-off, and it's like 2.3 miles, so I don't think that's too bad. So that was like a $15 stacked on different apps. So it should be less than 20 minutes by the time I get this all done. So let's go get this second one off. Alright guys, I have my next order. It's on DoorDash. Let's see, it's picking up from Lenny's Subs, and it's going less than a mile. So I'm about 2 minutes from the restaurant, which is about like 0.2 miles. So let's go get it. How are you?
Good. Are you for Tiz?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day.
You too, thanks. All right, guys, GPS says I'm a minute away and just yards, so it looks like it's just across the street, so let's go get it off. Alright, so that was a little tricky. I love it when the GPS just like drops you off in the middle of the street and there's apartments on one side. So I figured it was an apartment, but I had to kind of figure out exactly where it was at. But it wasn't right on the street. I had to go, you know, kind of down the drive and around the corner to get the right apartment. So anyway, it's done. Alright guys, I have my next order. It's on DoorDash. It's actually right across the street at Santa Fe Cafe, and it's for $6.50. Para is showing $6.50. I don't expect it to go up any. Total miles on the order is 2.8. So let's go grab it. Yep, for Weston. Yep. All right, thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. All right, guys, I'm 2.3 miles away and 7 minutes, so let's go get it dropped off. That went up from $6.50 to $7.50. I forgot to screenshot it, but always glad when they go up. So that order had an orange juice with it, and I left it in the car, so I had to run back in there and give it to him. So order's complete now. Alright guys, I got my next order on DoorDash for $6.50. It's going 4.1 to 4.6 miles. depending on which phone I look at. The DoorDash app isn't good at figuring out the miles on the iPhone for some reason. So I am already here at the restaurant. I wasn't sitting very far away. I was sitting there eating my lunch. So finished that up and I'm here now, so let's go grab it. So it's like 3.8 miles away. Should take me about 10 minutes to get it dropped off. It is going to leave me in an area where I should be able to get another order fairly quickly, I hope. So it's been a little slow today. I'm not even to $100 yet, and I've been out for almost 6 hours. So kind of a yucky day. So we'll see if I meet my goal today. I may not. So, and I may not even worry about it, because if it's this slow, I don't want to sit out here and waste my time. So, all right, let's go get this off. Hi guys, I have my next order on board already. I was driving past Jack Stack Barbecue and they sent me an order. I just had to make like a little UE. The original order was for $9 and going 6.6 miles for 2 items, but one of the items was utensils, so doesn't even count. Para said the order would go up to $10 from the $9, so it had a little gold star by it, so I'll take Para's word for it. I'm just trying to keep moving right now and make some money. I'm not gonna go like really low. I won't take $5.50. There's just no way I'm gonna let my customer rating keep going down because of those types of orders. Right now I'm 5 miles away from the customer and it's gonna take me 9 minutes to get it dropped off. So let's get moving. All right guys, Para was correct. It was $10 up from the $9. So I'm just waiting on my next order. So I'll let you know as soon as I get it. So that last order took me out of my zone, and it took me about 4 or 5 minutes just to get back in my zone. And I now have an order on DoorDash. It's for $6.50. It's going 1.8 miles, so not very far. I have 4 items to pick up, and the store is just right across the street from where I'm sitting, so it shouldn't take long to get over there, so let's go grab it. Yeah, looking for Mark. This would be it. Yep, thank you. Looks like this is dropping off at a hotel. So I'm about a mile away from the drop-off and should take me about 4 minutes. So let's go get this off. Alright guys, I have my next order. It's on DoorDash, picking up at CVS Pharmacy, so it's a shop and deliver for $10.25, and it's going 4.5 miles. And I'm about 5 minutes from the pickup right now, and 1.7 miles. So let's go shopping. Alright guys, I'm about 3 minutes from the drop-off, 1.6 miles. The customer texted me and said they were gonna add on to the tip. On DoorDash? Okay, whatever. So, I know that ain't gonna happen. So let's just go ahead and go get this dropped off. Alright guys, so I dropped that off, that CVS order. I dropped it off, and it was at an apartment, and remember I told you he said he would raise my tip on DoorDash. I told him I don't believe DoorDash would let him do that, so I offered for him to use Venmo or the Cash App, depending on what he had. He said, oh, I've got Venmo, let's do that. And so he sent me $10 extra. So, so if you guys don't have Venmo or the Cash App, then you might want to think about getting that, so when you have those situations arise, you can just have the customer send the tip there instead of worrying about cash or them just not being able to do it at all. So just thought it'd be a good tip or piece of information if you hadn't thought of it already. So I'm just waiting on my next order. I'll let you know as soon as I get it. Alright guys, I have my next order. It's on Grubhub and it's picking up from Freezing Moo. So ice cream for the hot weather. So it's $8.58 going 3.8 miles. And I'm actually just like a couple stores away from it. I'm gonna give it just a couple minutes and then head that direction. Now that's Grubhub for you. They just confirmed it as I was driving over here. So I'll give them a few more minutes before I go in. Okay guys, I had about a 10 to 15 minute wait on that. Unfortunately, they hadn't even started it when I went in there, so. But now I'm about 3.5 miles from the drop-off, and it's going to take me about 10 minutes to get over there. So let's go get it off. Alright guys, I have my next order. Let's see, it is about 4:47 and I don't think I've even hit, I think with this order I'll hit a little over $150, but yeah, it's been a slow day. But I'm picking up from Chipotle. It's on Grubhub for $8.29 and looks like it's going 1.7 miles. So I'm not very far from the pickup, like 2 minutes, not even half a mile, so let's go grab it. Alright guys, looks like I am 1.1 miles from the drop-off. Should take me about 4 minutes to do it. When I walked into Chipotle, they had like at least two stacks, and I mean huge stacks of Chipotle boxes. So like it's a big catering order. I was like, dang, I wish I could have got that one instead of this one. So oh well, take what I can get. So let's go get this off. Maybe I'll get that catering order. So, alright guys, I didn't get to record that last drop off. They came out of the house as soon as I pulled up into the driveway. So, but it's done. And I got an offer on DoorDash for 6 miles and 36 items. So I'm just picking it up. I'm not shopping for it. Good thing about this one is Para showed it was $20, so I grabbed it really quick. So I'm here at the store just pulling into a spot, so let's get this picked up. Alright, so I just got here, and as soon as I pulled up, the guy came up to my car. I told him who I was here for. He said, you're one of the lucky ones. That one's ready. So they're about ready to load it into my car right now, I hope. Anyway. So I was hoping it wouldn't take very long. This is a bad time to come pick up orders at Hy-Vee because everybody gets off work and they come here to pick up their groceries on their way home. So it's like 5:09 right now. So here it comes now. Alright guys, it's loaded up 5:12. I pulled in about 5:10 or 9 or something like that. I think that's the fastest I've ever gotten my groceries here. So I'm currently 12 minutes from the drop-off, so let's go get her done. Alright guys, gosh, oh, this just ticks me off. So, Hy-Vee gave me the wrong Kathy. I guess I should have checked the order number. I should have asked them. I've never had to ask them before. And the poor lady, she said she's been waiting all afternoon for her order. Now it's gonna take even longer. So I guess that wasn't a quick 20 bucks. Now it's probably gonna take me a whole stinking hour to do it. Anyway, I'm on my way back to Hy-Vee, so let's go see if we can get the right order. Alright, I have the correct order this time. So I'm still 12 minutes away though. So it took a whole hour for me to do this one order. Well, not a whole hour. Pretty close to it. I think 51 minutes or so by the time I get there. So that quick 20 bucks turned into a disaster. I just need about 4 more of those without the disaster part to finish off my night. So let's go get this off. Alright guys, got an Uber Eats on board, picked up at Subway for $10.12. It was going 3.3 miles. So I'm 2.2 miles away from the customer and it's going to take me about 6 minutes to get there. And then on that last order that I did, that mess up with the Hy-Vee grocery, the customer gave me a $10 cash tip. So that was really sweet of her because it wasn't her fault, and she was like, well, it wasn't your fault. Well, I just told her I really appreciated her doing that. So I ended up making $30 for that order, which was enough to cover, you know, at least my hour of time that I spent on it. So that made my day. So let's just go get this Subway off and we'll see what we get next. Alright guys, I have my next offer. It's on DoorDash and it's picking up at Outback Steakhouse for $6.50. Going 2.3 miles, just a couple items, so I don't really expect this to go up at all, but I did get another order on Grubhub, picking up at Zarda Barbecue, and it's for $9.75 and 6.3 miles, but some of that 6.3 miles, my other orders go in that same direction, so it'll be just a little bit further than that. So, and I actually went into Outback Steakhouse to use their restroom, and when I came back out, I got that order, so I'm sitting right here in the parking lot. So, looks like it's due to be picked up by 6:52 and it's 6:48 right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on in and see if it's ready. Alright guys, I got that Outback Steakhouse on board. I only had to wait maybe 5 minutes, if that, so it wasn't too bad. As soon as I got back out to my car, Grubhub sent me an add-on to go along with the other Zarda that I got, and it's picking up from Zarda also, and it was for like $5.83. I'm almost to Zarda now, and I called ahead of time just so they could go ahead and get both of those orders started. So they should be about ready by the time I get in there, so keeping my fingers crossed. So let's go grab them. I'm picking up for Ian and Ophelia.
Okay.
Thank you. Alright, I'm dropping off the DoorDash first, and it's like 2 minutes away, 1.1 miles. So let's go get it off. So sorry, sun's really bad. So I was in that same apartment complex earlier today. Easy drop off. They gave really good directions to get to their apartment inside the building, so which was really nice. So I am now headed to the first drop off for the Grubhub, and all these orders were due at like 7:21. I think the last drop off is probably going to be late. So the drop off I'm headed to right now is about half a mile away and gonna take me like 2 minutes. And something about that Grubhub order that I noticed was in the notes they wrote to see if they could get onion rings instead of French fries. I'm sorry, I don't place your order. You know, the customers, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Because I didn't even see it till after I picked up the order. So those directions are to get to your house and for nothing else. Period. So, sorry you didn't get what you want, but it ain't my fault. Alright guys, I'm on my way to the last Grubhub. And it's like 8 minutes to get there, so it's a lot farther than I thought it was. And I don't know why Grubhub didn't push the time out for the order that was furthest away when they gave me that other order. That didn't even make any sense. You can't have two orders due at the same time when they're like 3.5 miles apart. I hope it doesn't affect, you know, my standing with Grubhub in any way, but so like I said, I'm about 3.5 miles away, and should take me about 7 minutes to get there, so let's go get her done. Alright guys, I just took an order on Instacart. It was for $9.40 going like 1.2 miles. I didn't get a screenshot of it. And it's only picking up 6 items. So I thought I could probably get it done pretty quick. It's at Price Chopper, so hopefully I can find everything. I'm kind of new at doing the Instacart stuff again. So I'm not familiar with the stores like I used to be. I'd say I'm a mile away from the store, so let's go get this shopped for. Alright guys, I need to finish up the video from yesterday. I left off doing an Instacart order, and it was picking up from Price Chopper. While I was in there shopping for that one, they actually gave me an add-on. It was for $16 and some change. It had like 16 items, so I went ahead and shopped for both of those orders at the same time, and it took me about an hour to do it. I was having trouble finding a couple of items, so it took me, you know, a little longer than it should have. Dropped off the first one with no issues at all, and then dropped off the second one, no issues, but the guy came out to the door to meet me and took all the groceries, and as I was walking back to my car, the woman came out. I don't know if it was his wife or whatever. She came out and was like, "Here, we want to give you a little extra for all your effort." So she handed me another $10 in a cash tip. So I thought that was pretty cool. That actually helped me to almost meet my goal. I think I missed it by $1. Okay guys, let's take a look at the day. I had 13 deliveries on DoorDash for $153.75. I had 5 deliveries on Grubhub for $40.68. I had 2 deliveries on Instacart for $36.98. And then on Uber Eats, I had 2 deliveries for $17.59. So that made up my total of $249 for the day, which I'm very happy about. So I hope you guys had a good day yesterday and you met your goal. And I hope you have a good day today. And I will see you guys in the next video. So I am just right around, how far am I?